Good morning, children. In the last class, we have studied the poem, and we will do now the textual grammar or this. So, today we are going to learn a grammar part. So, that is sentence and phrases. Okay. So, let us start. Whenever we write or speak, we use words. We group many words to convey our message to people. Grouping of words is not sufficient. These words have to be in proper order or sequence for better understanding. Means if we want to speak or are using words, so we have to make a proper sentences to understand. Okay. So let's read these words. Poor is lady, she, a. Do these words convey a complete idea or thought? No, they do not express any meaningful idea. Let's read these words arranged in different way. Means what it is written here, poor is lady, she, a. This is a group of words but not a meaningful sentence. So when we arrange it, what we will get? She is a poor lady. Now we see these words expresses a meaningful idea. When we arrange these words in a proper sequence, we get a meaningful sentence or a meaningful idea. Means it conveys a message that the lady is poor. So it is called a sentence. This is called a sentence, but it is a group of words in a proper order. So now let's see some points of sentence. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words which makes a complete sense. Okay. Now second point is a sentence must begin with a capital letter. You have seen in the example in the previous slide that when a sentence begin, it starts with a capital letter. A full stop is put at the end of the sentence if it is a statement, and if it is sentence or statement, at the end of the statement or sentence, what we are putting? Applying full stop. Yes. And what is the last point? The word I means it is a personal pronoun is always written as a capital letter. Where it comes means not in the beginning of the sentence. If it is coming in the middle of the sentence, it will be capital always. Keep it in mind that I, if stood alone, it is written in capital letter. Now let's see some examples. Okay. Plays he cricket. This is incorrect. So what is the correct? He plays cricket. Yes. A rides bicycle, Ria. It is incorrect. Ria rides a bicycle is a correct. Thirsty am I feeling very. It is wrong group of word, but it has not a sense. What is the correct one? I am feeling very thirsty. I hope that all of you got it. Now read the following group of words. What it is written? Under the tree, in the car, on the table. Yes, they do not make complete sense. Yes, here it is not written in sentence and they do not make complete sense. These are not sentence. These are phrases. These are phrases. So, what is phrase? Let us see. A phrase is a group of words within a sentence. In a sentence, we can use a group of words in the form of phrase. A phrase can be found at the beginning, middle, or end of the sentence. Means we can put phrases anywhere in the sentence. It will be in the beginning or in the middle or at the end of the sentence. Next is a phrase makes a sense but don't convey complete meaning. A phrase has a sense means it is conveying not a complete meaning. It is saying it is not a incomplete one means not a nonsense sentence, not a meaningless sentence, but doesn't convey a complete meaning. And the last one is a phrase may not contain a subject or a verb or both. Means if like sentence, phrase doesn't contain a subject or a verb or both. Okay, I hope that you understood. So let us see some examples. Meena is sitting under the tree. Here, under the tree is a phrase. A book is kept on the table. On the table is what it is? Yes, it is phrase. So, Meena is a subject and is sitting is what? Verb. A book is kept on the table. Here, on the table is a phrase. Children under the tree and on the table are phrases which have meaning but not make complete sense alone. Okay, I hope that you understood the difference between the sentence and phrases. Now you have to do the exercise given here for as a practice. You have to identify whether it is a phrase, whether it is a word, or whether it is a sentence. Okay. Till then, bye. We will meet on next week. Thank